Alright, people, we got some more Resident Evil 9 Requiem information. This is the Game Thoughts, Humble Opinions, Trolls, Strategy. Gotta be honest, I am mostly positive about all this. But I do have some caveats, and I do have some complaints. And I do think the devs might be scared of their own product at this point. They pointed out that one of the reasons they wanted to use Grace was that they feel like all of the protagonists we've had before have been on too many missions. They're too professional, too tough. It wouldn't be scary enough. To a point, I kind of understand that. But at the same time, we have a lot of storylines that aren't wrapped up and threads that we need to pull on still. We want to know what's up with Chris, what happened on his mission when he went after the people using the BOWs for the last time after Resident Evil 8. We need a new Jill story. She deserves that. What's up with Claire? What's up with Rebecca? We just have a lot of characters we could do things with. And then also, using the daughter of one of the Outbreak file characters means that they're acknowledging Outbreak, but so far they're doing everything but telling us that we're going to get something along those lines. So that does bug me a little bit. But I actually think that the game looks amazing. Grace actually looks like a dope character. Her being an FBI agent but being an analyst means she knows how to shoot a gun. She's smart. She's not a field operative though, so that's a good thing. She's got some kind of crazy murder backstory, so that's cool. It's just the fact of how many different things we could be doing with the franchise and how many good characters we have. And they're all getting older. And we're all in canon. We got all these remakes that got us rehyped for the characters. And then we're just going to keep on getting further away from them. But then also they're bringing back Raccoon City, and it's going to be a big part of the game. They're pretty much confirming off of this last bit of information we got. So that's just kind of interesting, to say the least. Now, we all know Resident Evils always come with a bunch of DLC. They say this is the biggest one they've ever made. So maybe we get a big giant chunk of ruined Raccoon City. So really mostly everything is positive. It was just I had my hopes up about a couple of things as soon as I saw the first couple of scenes, and then they were talking about her mother being a reporter from Outbreak. So I just got too far ahead of myself, like I even put on the video that I put out. But really, shifting gears, I don't think that the Outbreak stuff will be in this game. And, you know, there's a good chance we'll see Leon as a side character or whatever. He works with the FBI and all that. Oh, I just want to at least see and acknowledge the other characters and get something else from them. That last movie that got them all together, it was fine. It was for the fans, but it was mostly just fan service. I want these really good, thought out scenarios. And then another thing is really, I just want to see the old school BOWs with the even better graphics, because the remakes just spoiled us. But now I want new stories with hunters, with lickers, with the tyrants, even, give us a few goo people. There's got to be some kind of corporations that has a few of them laying around somewhere. Give us some spin-off games. Most of them have flopped, but they don't have to. They can be good. You could make a good co-op BSAA game or good New Umbrella game or just anything. Give us Revelations 3, but make it a secret Outbreak file. Make it co-op. Capcom does a lot of swinging for the fences. Resident Evil is one of their flagship titles, and I just feel like they're scared to swing for the fence anymore with it. Now, that being said, we can look back on a lot of crazy stuff back in the day, even Umbrella Corps. We try not to talk about. I understand, they have before, but I want to see them do it with this engine, this team. We have the pedigree. We know that the Resident Evil remakes are some of the best remakes, and they started the trend of good remakes. So just give us something new with our old characters that we want and that we love. And I'm going to keep buying RE as long as they're making them. I think the last few have been good games, but not necessarily good Resident Evil games. But I'm one of those picky fans RE4 started a lot of the things I didn't like on the franchise. I've talked about that before. RE4 Remake made me like RE4 more. And I do respect and know how much RE4, the OG, did for gaming in general. So yes, it is a good game. But there's just very specific things for me that make something a true RE game. That doesn't really matter. I'm happy we're still getting them. Survival horror is honestly one of the only genres that are still just absolutely killing it. And then we're getting this. We're getting a new Silent Hill remake. Silent Hill 2 remake was awesome. And then Blooper Team's giving us that Chronos game. We know after this we should be getting Resident Evil 0 maybe Code Veronica. I personally want to see 5 and 6 get the remake treatment in that tone and with the story remixes to make those games even better. Because I personally think those are great. They could just be toned differently and not so action heavy. And take some of the systems out. Could be great. But hey, we're all RE fans. What do you guys think? Are you mostly excited? Do you feel me at all? Am I just wanting too much of the past? This has been the Game Thoughts, humble opinions, trolls, strategy. Resident Evil still with us, so overall I'm happy. I just want my characters back. And I don't care about Leon. Chris and Jill all day, and then Claire. And Rebecca. And then Ada. And then Sheva. And then Leon. Later, y'all.
FBI 捜査官グレース・アッシュクロフト、内向的で怖がり、バイオハザードとしては割と新しいタイプのキャラクターを作ろうとしています。プレイヤーと同じ目線で一緒になって怖がれる、こういうキャラクターを狙っています。物語の中でもちろん彼女も恐怖を克服し成長していくんですけども、 FBI 捜査官なので銃の扱いも慣れてますし、冷静な推理力とかも発揮しつつ活躍するキャラクターになってます。
主観視点だとその恐怖を間近に感じることができて、緊張感のある臨場感のある、ゲームプレイっていうのが可能になります。三人称視点だとキャラクターの肩越しでの視点というところでアクション、そういったところがよく見えるゲームプレイになると思いますので、アクションが好きだなって思う方には、三人称視点の方がおすすめです。
滅菌作戦以降30年近く経つんです。